Well, to break this down, I'd like to bring in an expert on global energy systems, Dr. Tom O'Donnell. Tom, thanks for joining us. This is sort of confusing, breaking down German Gazprom, Russian Gazprom. You could almost think that Germany is bailing out a Russian company. What exactly is going on here? Can you break this down?
Okay, well, indeed. Thanks for having me tonight. Yes, this company was a daughter of Gazprom in St. Petersburg. But at the same time, if you look at all the infrastructure it owns, there's deep German participation between this Russian company and other Russian energy companies and German energy companies. So the whole industry is entangled very deeply. This goes back to the 1980s when these pipelines were the old pipelines were first built through Ukraine and Poland and so forth from the Soviet Union, and now have been renewed with these Nord Stream pipelines. This is a very deep alliance that goes back a long time.
Okay, well, Tom, we also heard today Russia's Gazprom saying that deliveries through the pipeline will be cut by 40% due to complications related to sanctions. Just after that, the German government announced this bailout plan. What does all of this mean for Germany's energy supply?
Germany has a very serious problem. With the war in Ukraine, all bets were off for Germany. Germany banked for decades on the partnership with Russia. I would say this was a geopolitical decision at a certain level in order to guarantee a certain freedom for German capital, for German elites, German business, under the general predominance of the United States and the Western Alliance. They thought by having this alliance with Russia on oil and gas, it gave them certain freedom. They were warned for years by all parties in Washington and in Eastern Europe that this could end up in a colossal disaster. And now that's what's happened. I mean, this was 55% of Germany's gas came directly from Gazprom, and something like about 34% of the oil last year. So there's no guarantee now. That's gone. And they're desperately looking for other sources. But the problem here is this company, Gazprom Germania, administers much of the infrastructure in the company, and the government has to keep that infrastructure going, the storage tanks and the pipelines. And that's what this bailout is about.
Tom O'Donnell in Berlin, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Well, in Uganda, activists have sued French oil multinational Total, seeking to stop oil